Today we are talking about keeping in touch with your clients and in particular your past clients in your sphere. I think that this is hugely important in an attraction-based business and a business that is not designed to be fueled by cold calling and door knocking. So I'm going to be sharing the touch points that I do with my clients throughout the year in hopes that you can then decide what you want to implement into your business. Keep in mind though, before I start going through them, I did not just start all of these at one time. I've been in real estate for over 16 years now, so this has been built up over time. I don't recommend trying to implement a bunch of these all at once. Implement one at a time, get it up and running like a well-oiled machine, and then you can work on another one. So let's get right into it. First up is going to be my monthly email newsletter. So that will be annually 12 touches, and personally I do a monthly email newsletter. I don't do it more frequently than that because I don't feel like I can provide value more than that. I don't have enough information that I feel is relevant to my database to be emailing them once a week or every other week. And I think that really depends on your database. So if you're going to implement a monthly email newsletter, really think about your people, what are they going to be interested in, and then provide value. Email newsletters sometimes don't have the best open rate because the information is way too generic and it's just not relevant to the person's inbox it's landing in. I am really committed to keeping my open rate up. Mine averages 70 to 75%, which is very high. Granted, these are all people that I know and have either worked with, am friends with, or we're pretty close acquaintances, so that definitely helps. But keep that in mind, and if you start a monthly email newsletter, really pay attention to those open rates. The next thing that I do is a home value update, and I do this twice a year, and I do it via video. So it's a customized video that goes to each of my past clients, giving them just a quick overview of about where their value stands now. These are a huge hit, and that adds 2 more touch points throughout the year. I do them right around the first of the year, January, February, and then I do it again July through August. It is a little bit time consuming, but once you get the system in place, it is absolutely worth it to be able to provide that value to your clients. Who doesn't want to know what their home is worth? Everybody is curious about that. So it's a great way to get that touching, and it's just a way to start conversations and show them that you are plugged in and care. If you're interested in how I go about doing that, I've got a video out there that gives you an overview, and then I can also send you, if you comment on that video, I'll send you an actual full example of the video home value update. The next thing that I do is home maintenance postcards, and I do spring maintenance and fall maintenance. And I know you're thinking, that's probably pretty generic, but I take a little bit different approach. I have them broken out. If someone owns a single family home, the maintenance items are customized to that. If they have a townhouse, they're customized to that. And if they have a condo, they're customized to that. So it is very specific, and it's coming from a place of wanting my clients to maintain their investments. Home maintenance is so important, and sometimes they just need a little gentle reminder. The other thing that I include on these postcards in the fall, I always put an offer on them. If they need a new smoke detector, to reach out to me however they're comfortable communicating, and I will send them a smoke detector for free, just a gift to them, because of course I want them to be safe as well. So that's 2 more touches there. The other thing that I do is all of my past clients get a home anniversary card, and if they have referred us business in the last 2 years, they also get a little gift with it, typically some type of sweet treat, but I have it set up in Mailbox Power, which is the company that I use to send out these greeting cards and little gifts. It's all automated, and I have it set up to where we know if somebody has like an allergy or maybe they just don't like sugary treats, then they get something a little bit different. That's information that I get when I do an intake on a client, so it's very easy for us to then go and update that in our system. The other thing that I do is I don't have everyone's birthday. That's something that I am really working on improving in my database this year. I have about 75% of birthdays, and everybody gets a birthday card as well. I am currently handwriting these birthday cards, but I think after this year, I'm probably going to set that up in Mailbox Power as well so that it's automated. As much as I love sending handwritten notes, and I will continue to do that for certain things like thank yous, but the amount of birthday cards that are going out, it's become a little heavy on the time commitment on my end, so I am thinking about doing that in Mailbox Power too. But again, who doesn't love a birthday card? Like, get to know your clients. That's something that we have on our client intake form as well now. Don't be like me and wait to implement that in your business for way too many years. I didn't start doing birthday cards until about 7 years ago. That was a mistake on my part. People love getting a birthday card from you. The other thing that I do is I'm very active on social media and observing what clients are posting. And specifically, as far as client touch points go, to be able to share in their special occasions. So if I see that, I'm going to give an example that just recently happened. A client of mine celebrated 20 years in the teaching industry, and I saw that online, and one, I thought, wow, what an incredible achievement, and two, I thought, gosh, I want to tell her congratulations more than just in a text, which I did reach out to her in text, but sent her a card with a little gift inside just to celebrate with her. Look for your clients' wins online. They share so much helpful information. The other thing that I do, this is just a side note, it's not a touch point, but when I am watching for their celebrations and what they're posting online, sometimes I will make notes. If it is like an anniversary or something like that, I will also make a note in my database so that, again, I can celebrate with them. If we're really close and they've had some type of tragedy happen in their life, I do my best not only to reach out to offer condolences and if I can help with anything, but I also will, of course, send them a card as well. It's about being a part of their life. That is really my goal. It is such an honor for us to be a part of their lives and these huge transitions that we help them go through in real estate, that it should never just stop there. The other thing that I do for my touch points is holiday cards. And this is kind of two-part because for the most part, I like to do Thanksgiving cards. What better time is there to show how grateful and how much we appreciate our clients and sphere than Thanksgiving? I also think that holiday cards, like during December, can kind of get lost in the mix. Like, so many people are sending cards then, so I don't think it stands out as much. There's a strategic piece to this as well. But what I do for clients that I'm really close with, ones that are friends or ones that I talk to on a pretty regular basis, then for them, I also will send them a holiday card based on whatever their preference is in terms of the holiday that they celebrate. And with some of them, I will do a New Year's card. Nobody gets all three because that would just be a lot, but I base it on my relationship with them. And that also helps on my end because these are all handwritten too. Handwritten, hand addressed. There is nothing pre-printed in this. And I do think it makes a difference. I've done pre-printed cards a couple years where time just wasn't an option for me or I wasn't organized enough. And I don't get as many responses because I think it just comes off as a bit generic, and that is definitely not how I want to run my business. I start working on those cards in like right after Halloween so that I am all prepared for them to go out when they need to. All right, I think that's all of my touch points. If you are thinking about implementing another touch point in your business or you're not sure which one you should be doing or starting with, drop any questions in the comments below. I'm always happy to help.
And if you don't have any touch points and you're just trying to figure this all out and need some help on where to get started, feel free to reach out to me. The best way to get in touch with me is to DM me on Instagram. I hope you got some value from this, and until I see you on the next one, take care.